hamstring injury, didn't play in the Big 12 championship game, but they can lean on that running game with this guy, Abram Smith, who is met by Chance Campbell. Bohannon, his first year as a starting quarterback, suffered the November injury. Blake Shapen came in, won them a Big 12 championship. Bohannon now back healthy as he gives to Smith. Abram starts a 3rd and 2. Bohannon had his batted right at the line of scrimmage. Back out there.
And he's a guy that can do so much for you. I mean, primarily playing on special teams, played a little running back, but the team said, we need more on defense. You're a physical presence. We need you over there. And then in comes Jeff Grimes, the offensive coordinator, saying, we want to run the football, but we need a big back to do it. Well, I'm just going to go right over to Ron Roberts, the defensive coordinator, and say, hey, who's that number 7? Can we borrow him? Put him in the backfield, and the rest is history.
And here is Smith. As he lowers the shoulder as an extra leg. Just love that mentality. Betting on himself, saying, I know I can play the position. I'm not going to play linebacker in the SEC. I'm going to be a quarterback at Baylor. Bohannon on 2nd and 12. Gets it to Drew Us overall, and he just left the game with a lower leg injury. As Gary Bohannon, both teams have combined 0 for 6 on 3rd down. It's been all defense so far in this All-State Sugar Bowl. Smith met right in the hole. A great run fit by DJ Durkin's front. Place for these two teams. Seen it already tonight. Smith on 4th and 2, and he's met right at the 40-yard line by Chance Campbell. Baylor now 0 for 2 on
the voice that everybody listens to. He's the guy that everybody turns to, and right now they're missing that presence.
Abram Smith with a good run. Look at Abram Smith. They were pinned at their own 5 after the Mac Brown punt, and he weaves his way past midfield. Breathing room and beyond from Smith.
Yeah, how about how it's blocked at the point of attack, too? You look at Ben Sims, number 86, an amazing job. Keith on the right side as well, and then the wide receivers out there getting involved as well. I mean, these guys doing an amazing job blocking in the secondary. That's how big plays happen in the run game. It's often because the block great up front, maybe you make a guy miss, but the wide receivers have to lead the way, and they did so there for the big run.
A 50-yard run from Abram Smith. And now they feed the beast. Flag is down. They may walk this back as Smith is finding his groove. But Baylor's been struggling in starting position. That was their 2nd drive from inside their own 10.
Offense, number 64, 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
That's on Khalil Keith, the right tackle.
You're going to see there's going to be presence, try to shoot the gap here by Lakia Henry. And Keith just grabs him with that. The only points scored now for the Baylor Bears came by way of a pick 6. The Rebels came to play on defense.
Smith, he is stacked up, wrapped up, and it's Lakia Henry with another tackle.
Another 3rd and long against Baylor.
They need that defense with Matt Corral out. 3rd down and 9. Bohannon, just a 3-man rush. They drop 8. Good coverage downfield as now they come in with Henry chasing, and Bohannon has to burn it. Boy, you mentioned earlier today he was wishing everybody in our crew a happy new year. Loves his Rebs. And he's going to be that next generation coming down the road as young Arch, his grandson, is the biggest recruit in the country in the coming years. This is Abram Smith, and he is chopped down. You got to go back to 9.
Balance the identity that you've had all year with knowing, man, a conservative plan might not be the worst thing. Any drive that ends in a kick is a positive drive for the Baylor Bears, including that of a punt. Now, you want to score points all the time as an offensive player, but with the Ole Miss uncertainty offensively, field position's paramount.
Here's Abram Smith with the carry. By the way, that was Saban 101 out of you there. That was 2009. Set a school record for wins. Looking for number 12 on the year. Abram Smith. Just a yard. Was lighting it up. Over 500 yards. The 41 points on the board. They get the rematch for the title. Downfield, Bohannon. And the flag comes in as there was... Second and 10. Bohannon had to get rid of it.
The outstanding running back. Lean on this offensive line, see if they can get some movement in the run game.
He's got 112 yards tonight. They've got nothing in the passing game. And here is number 7. And there is DJ Durkin's defense.
Play this run game.
Second and 9. Keep it on the ground with Smith. Smith able to wiggle his way ahead. And the third and about a long 3 from there.
Critical down here for Baylor's offense. I like going with a little naked bootleg. You have a mobile option at quarterback spot, Gary Bohannon. Ole Miss has been aggressively pursuing the run. Fake it to Abe Smith in one direction, and then boot your quarterback back the other way with a misdirection, allow him to keep it for the first down.
Third and 2. They're 1 of 8 on third down tonight. They're going to run Smith, and Smith is going to have it and more. Runs into his own man, but it's a first down. And that's just Baylor's second third down conversion tonight.
A really good job up front by the Baylor
Offensive Lineman of the Year, voted by the coaches. Third and 1. Short pitch, Smith on third and 1. He's met in the hole, but the extra effort.
That's a heads-up play by the offensive lineman.
Bohannon pressured and gets a gettable spot. Second and 10. Quick strike, just hooking it up over the middle for 9 yards as he goes
Right there by giving it to him for the first down conversion.
10th play of this drive. Their previous long drive was 5 plays. That's how much it's been a stop and start offensive night for Baylor. But this guy can help. Abram Smith. And Smith gets it down.
Trying to get it on third down. Throw a shot here. See if you can't steal one over the top.
Jeff Grimes is going to call the pass play. Is going downfield. And it is intercepted. Right.
Retake control of this game, so you can feel the urgency, guys, over here on this Baylor sidelines.
And here he goes doing just that. You want to talk about physical, Katie. Look at that run as he spins, leg drives, and earns a first down.
And they did a great job on the last drive, too. I mean, they just, unfortunately, their quarterback, just poor fundamentals on a guy that was wide open.
Team return guy as well. He's got that edge speed. Smith comes back in. Jet motion they go with here with Baldwin. And Baldwin breaks free. And the Bears sick 'em. Monterey Ball. Abram Smith can't find much. 3rd and 5. Smith flanking Bohannon. Bohannon will get it to Smith. Smith lowers the shoulders and fights for more, and in doing so will have first and goal Bears.
And that's a really conservative play there. I mean, it's essentially no different for the most part than just pitching it out to your wide receiver or to your running back on a toss sweep. Easy completion behind the line of scrimmage. Not a lot bad that can happen. And how about the finish from Abe Smith? I mean, this young man trucking Otis Reese for the line to gain and almost finding pay dirt.
Smith trying to fight to get close to that goal line. And as Campbell met him, his second and goal after the gain of 2 from Abram Smith, who has 156 yards on the night. That is the only way they have found offense. So the workhorse of Smith, and then the big explosive play from Baldwin. The 48-yard run from the speedy wide receiver.
Obviously, I don't think I need to tell anybody this. Absolutely critical that Ole Miss tries to rip the ball free here. Try to force the fumble if you can.
They're going to throw, and they're going to score. It is Thornton celebrating with his teammates. what to expect from Bama, Georgia is the one big thing. After the turnover on downs, you know you're going to get a big dose of Abram.
Working on a very consistent basis for the Bears on offense has been number 7, Abram Smith.
What a story he's been this year as he continues to get the workload, trying to lead them to a history-making win for this program. Remember, played defense last year.
With his thoughtfulness and his creativity on the defensive side of the football.
Smith's going to add to his total. Flag is down. You know, to that.
And really low lows with many different guys, including that of Aranda, who had a horrendous first season, made adjustments, and now is knocking on the door of a 12-win season and maybe the best in the history of Baylor football.
You know, the other day you had a great conversation we were listening into with Coach Aranda, and you said, hey, what are we going to celebrate here with your team?
That program, it will be very easy for them to get on board with what they've already built.
Well, Abram Smith is over 170 yards with that carry. You know, some